Peace and light, y'all. This is Choice. Wherever you are right now, just know that this message found you for a reason. So, October 20th, October 21st, this is Mercury's pre-retrograde shadow in Scorpio, new moon in Libra. So we're looking at deep reflection, emotional truth, uncovering hidden motives, balance, relationships, and new intentions. Okay. So let's open these cards and see what Spirit wants us to receive today. Most high ancestors and divine guides, I ask that you cover me and my collective in light and strength. Let every word and message come from love, wisdom, and truth. And no weapon formed in spirit or flesh shall prosper here. Only messages meant for our highest good will reach our ears and our hearts. So it is, so it should be. Ashe. Okay, Spirit, can you tell us what truth is rising to the surface? What truth is rising to the surface during this shadow period? Okay, we got an Ace of Swords in reverse to the King of Wands. Already looking at air energy, and the King of Wands flew out sideways. So that's giving me a little bit of distorted male energy, where you're not really sure about where you're going. You're not really sure about what decisions you should be making, what, you know, just rethinking. This is an idea. This is a cloud of judgment. Okay. Normally you're able to manifest, but maybe there's blockages here. We have Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. This combination with the Ace of Swords reverse and the King of Wands upright suggests a struggle to communicate or think clearly. So while you're confident and able to lead, there's a presence that's just indicates you're blocked about your next steps. You're not able to move. You got a cloud of judgment, internal block. Something's telling you to slow down. All right. You got a new idea, but you're trying to protect it. Okay. So it's like conflict and mental clarity. You might be blocked by poor communication, but you have the potential for a powerful and inspiring next step. So this is like clear the mental fog of the Ace of Swords reverse so that you can effectively act on what the King of Wands vision will likely emulate moving forward. Okay. The answer is behind the brain fog. Okay. What relationship or situation needs rebalancing under this new moon? The Tower. The Tower flew out. What relationship or situation needs rebalancing under this new moon? Okay. So we had a Three of Cups to the Tower. So just your community. Your community needs rebalancing. Okay. Growth, friendships, family dynamics. There's a lot of sudden changes around your inner circle. Okay. Yeah. Maybe a mother or a lady, a mature lady has maybe come into your inner circle. Yeah. We got a Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Maybe somebody's wanting to come in and celebrate with you, but you can't figure out, you know, if you want to go towards it. Like it's a big decision that's crashing in maybe a new love offer because of maybe something that happened in the past causing a mental blockage that could give you the fear of sudden changes or chaos, or just cause a tornado. 16 reduces to 7. 7 is the Chariot. You know, are you going to move on? Is this something you really want to work towards? 7 is also like marriage in your birth chart. 7 is the house that you get married in. So anytime I see 7, I even think of new beginnings or marriages, spouses. And then you got this love offer, the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and Libra and Scorpio. So maybe the surface is telling you, you know, this is the shadow period for you to clear any blockages that have happened to you in the past, so you can move forward with a new love offer. Okay, without it causing you a tower. Okay. What is Spirit asking me to release before Mercury's fully retrogrades? What is Spirit asking collective to release before Mercury fully retrogrades? Holding back, indecisiveness, hesitation, recklessness, fearlessness, making bad decisions. That's the Fool in the reverse. Okay. Self-limiting beliefs at the bottom of the deck and the 8 of Swords. So you're kind of stifled. That's almost 9 swords at this point. So you've gone in and you've did some healing, and you've wanted to take leadership in your life when it comes to who you let in and who you surround yourself with, because it's like karma around there. Around relationships, around marriages, around moving forward. So Spirit is asking you to continue to grow, continue to evolve, continue to manifest, continue to put your ego to the side. You know, that's what's being asked of you here. What new intention or connection is aligned with collective's peace and purpose? Celebration, joy, four wands. Beautiful. 4 wands. Celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, homecoming, new intention. Yeah, going towards this love offer would certainly open up your I don't know how to say that, because it's like something you've already wanted for a long time. Why the Hierophant just fall out? The Hierophant just fell on the floor under the tower, and then the High Priestess right under that in reverse. So it's saying, like, you know, what this has always been aligned with your peace and your purpose, collective. It's just a long time ago, it was a lot of blocked intuition and karmic ties to communities and social settings that kept causing sudden changes. Okay, so then you put up a wall towards it, but Spirit is saying that this is actually still in great alignment. Okay, having traditions, having boyfriend, girlfriends, having fiancés, and getting married and having babies, and creating every day. Traditionally, okay? Without lies, without secrets, without any blockages, without any devil energy, because we have the devil energy here at the bottom of the deck, shadow self. All right, this is overthinking and obsessing over what you know spirit to be doing to align you. Okay, the devil energy will always throw that off. Throw off your spirit, throw off your intuition, overthinking, obsessing, okay? Making you feel like you got to put everything in your time instead of the divine's time, okay? What hidden emotion or truth is collective finally ready to voice? What hidden emotion or truth? I feel like with the world being right here, it's like you don't want to admit that you moved on and that you've healed. Like you're not ready to let go of your singleness or your oneness. Okay, but this is the world out here. This is Saturn. So you've been very disciplined. You've been very strong. You've been, you know what I'm saying? And you've got back into an alignment to a point where now here's a King of Wands, here's natural leader, here's a visionary, here's the big picture, here is what you were looking for all along. And it's here under 3, which is a new community, which is a new opportunity for a new relationship. Okay, but you're still at this point where you're like, is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to do now? Is this what collective wants to do? Is this what collective wants to do? Giving and receiving. All right. So this is equal give and take here. This somebody is not really gonna breadcrumb. This is somebody who wants to invest. Okay, with the 6 of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy, very loving and giving and generous here beside the world. Okay, and I know that your intuition is gonna come in and try to show you the past, but don't let it. Yeah, it's a fear. So there's a hidden emotion, lack of long-term vision, limited success or reward without distraction. So maybe you were waiting for this for a long time. Maybe you were waiting for a long time to have this, and you don't know that this is what you want to do. Like you were waiting for a particular person to come back to you for so long that now that there's a new timeline, a new life, a new place, a new world that could give you the 4 wands and a Hierophant, you know, it could balance out your world card. But giving so much in the past, it confuses if you are being used or manipulated because someone has done that in the past. Somebody kept you waiting and you ended up off to the side. So this is just something to probably realign, you know, just to realign yourself and just reflect on. Okay, somebody kept you waiting here though. What conversation needs to be had but hasn't happened yet for the collective? This is showing up as, are you a gold digger? Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles right here with Aries and Taurus, but it's in reverse. What are your intentions? Are you here to waste the collective's time? Are you, see the three of Wands and Aries energy to the Nine of Cups in reverse is here. You want to know, is this person really considering expanding, or is this person, what are they focusing on? Especially if they're withdrawn. Okay, if this person has been withdrawn, not talking, not texting, not communicating, coming going, this is like a lack of consistency. So that's just a feeling. Is this gonna be a fling? Okay. Am I gonna have to support you financially if you have no drive? Okay. How is Mercury and Scorpio revealing the truth behind someone's words or silence? How is Mercury and Scorpio revealing the truth behind that? Two of Cups. To the Nine of Cups. That's 11 Cups. This is like justice. It's like a new relationship. This is like a union or reconciliation or a meeting of soulmates here. Cancer and Pisces. So this person is pulling away, or somebody's withdrawn because they really see you as a dream come true. Okay. Partnership. This is really nice. And we mistake people's silence sometimes, but that's just what it is. What balance needs to be restored between giving and receiving in love? Okay, I'm seeing 8 of Wands that flies out. Delays, distractions, egos. Okay. And the Lovers came out to the upright. No, it's in the reverse. They're both reverse. You're struggling with poor communication, a lack of harmony, internal balance, reevaluating values and choices. So people have to like reflect a little bit more before they jump into anything. Okay. It's like a relationship deadlock, lack of progress from the 8 of Wands in reverse, directly linked to the relationship issues presented by the Lovers reverse. So this is a need for internal reflection, so you can get over the hump, so that you can get back to what love is about for you. Okay, your standards, your goals. Address the issue, address the disharmony. Then you got to work through the problems. You got to communicate, because that's what the 8 of Wands is. But you can pause right here, reevaluate, see if you're tripping or if they're tripping. Okay, then you can figure out, am I rushing, or am I we just not saying anything, we getting off to the wrong foot. But what energy is being renewed under the new The Libra new moon. What energy is being renewed under Libra's new moon? Page of Swords, new ideas. Seeing love, seeing the blockages, seeing what could go wrong when you don't reach out, when you don't call, when you don't text, just, you know, when you have your energy pulled back, when you reserve, when you're building. Okay, are you building by yourself? Are you building a house by yourself? Or do you want to build a house with somebody else? Because you can't let what happened with a situation that didn't work out stop you from something that actually can work out. Okay, that's the four pentacles at the bottom of the deck. To this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is 11 Pentacles. So this is justice. Once you figure out, you know, you could go for it. Okay. What outcome is likely? What outcome is likely once communication clears after the retrograde? Lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, procrastination. Learn from failure. Somebody still got to pull back energy. Okay. Saving money. Control, frugality. That's what I'm seeing here. For once the retrograde clears. That took a turn, didn't it? You just put yourselves where it go. I mean, if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, then the reading is for you. Only take what resonates. Only take what resonates. This is just a general reading. Don't take offense. What area of work or goals needs to be rethought for collective? Sudden changes. Collective needs to rethink sudden changes. Rethink or rebalance your insight, your passion, your fire, your drive, your mindset. We got the Tower of Fire. Somebody's going through a tower right now when it comes to rethinking or rebalancing their career. Okay. What truth about collective purpose is becoming clear, coming clean, rethinking approaches, deception, self-deceit, keeping secrets. This is Aquarius. This is Seven of Swords. Okay, sudden disruptive event exposing dismantled situations built on dishonesty, deception, a scheme. Okay, there's something that's collapsing here. So somebody is having to start over. At the bottom of the deck, I have Five of Wands here. Competition, conflict, disagreements, tension. So this is career-based, collective. Your groups needing to be rethought or rebalanced. Okay. Where is what new seeds or opportunities should collective plant under this new moon? in Libra. Financial independence, self-care, work-home conflict, self-centered jealousy, and smother. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you should let go of your misplaced priorities, you know, that distract you from long-term goals. Don't be overbearing or controlling when you caring for others, you know. Have empathy, you know, see that loved ones can be independent, you know. So this is like anxieties to pinpoint, materialism or greed, you know. Those are seeds that could be unintentionally planted. Neglect, self-care, pushing yourself too hard, misplaced priorities, or just, you know, being financially irresponsible. Okay. How can collective communicate more authentically in work or creative paths? How can collective communicate more authentically? King of Swords. I don't think that's a bad thing. Okay, sometimes to communicate more authentically, it's like you could be more subtle. Okay. You could be more subtle. You could be just work on controlling your emotional reactions. Like, slow down, think about things before you speak. Consider if you're using your authority or influence in a manipulative way. What energy block must collective release to move forward in alignment? Knight of Cups, the Fool to the Knight of Cups. Just open yourself up to new beginnings. Control your emotions, you know, because the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups in reverse is, you know, you got a lot of emotional blockages that will lead you to believe someone's, you know, playing on you, or somebody's giving you a hard time, somebody's trying to manipulate you. Okay, like, put your guard down. You got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and Sagittarius energy here at the bottom of the deck. So, your words control your feelings, and then you got let go of control when it comes to overstepping your financial boundaries. Okay, put your guard down. Got the Ten of Pentacles here. The dark side of wealth, failure, loss, flee, and success. Yeah, that's probably what caused the Tower. Anyway. So you have to let go of the way you used to get money. You know, take a risk for who you becoming. Like, if somebody call you back from your past, they used to put the work in, and you don't put the work in no more, you got a family now, hang the phone up. Okay, that's what that's saying. And, you know, you've had somebody this throw it off the balance for you, you can rest assured that as long as you say what you need to say, stand on business, you will have balance in your emotions so that you can make money. Okay, that's the energy that's blocking you. Okay. Somebody is quietly working on themselves in the background, doing due diligence. I know that's right. That's 18 Pentacles so far. Okay. 18 is the moon. The moon is like a shadow work, basically. What emotional truth is collective ready to face? Avoiding but ready to face. You've been putting a lot of work in. Emotional. This is Knight of Swords energy. You like overworking yourself, overthinking yourself, obsessing, running things back over and over and over and over again. Okay, about a situation from the past. That's why you got your guard up. All right. You think something wasn't fair. Okay. In a relationship, it was injustice. How can Mercury's shadow help collective revisit a lesson? Collective thought was complete. Two of Wands. Lack of planning. Indecisiveness. Like things are changing and you're just still indecisive. Okay. And then that's because of starting over after, you know, being under someone's demise, or somebody's watching you to fall to your demise, or somebody controlling you, or like a puppet on a string, you know. What can collective restore harmony between? Where can collective restore harmony between heart and mind? Self-discipline. Giving up confidence. Inner turmoil. Difficult decisions. So you got to come off of it. Spirit is saying come up off of the thoughts that's spinning in your head nonstop, and trust spirit. Okay, because you're gonna exhaust yourself. You're gonna give up. You're gonna feel overwhelmed trying to control things that aren't in your control. Okay, you can only focus on what you can control in a present moment. Okay, so in your heart and your mind, you know, you need to focus on self-discipline so that you can get up and move. It's your willpower. Your willpower and your thoughts. What is being rebirthed in collective with the new Libra moon? Wishful thinking. This is 7 of Cups in Scorpio energy. Okay, this could represent a period of dreaming about a new romance or a partner, but it's also a warning to not let the expectations cloud your judgment. Stay grounded, you know, look beyond the fantasy, take the rose-colored glasses off and see shit for what it is. Or you may be exploring multiple career options, need to reevaluate against your emotional needs and practical realities. Okay? What's going to help you or what's going to drain your energy? What's going to put a damper in your spirit? Okay? It could signify dreaming about your ideal job without taking necessary steps to achieve it. So you got to make a decision. Evaluate, clear out distractions, and just ground yourself in reality. That's what I'm saying. Just continue to be present. Just keep continuing to be present. That's what Spirit is wanting to say about being rebirthed here. It's living in the present moment. Okay, what divine message does Spirit want collective to listen for in silence? In the turmoil, the things that's bothering you so much, that's causing you to feel the hangman in reverse, delayed, standstill, resistance, stalling, holding on to lies and deceit. Okay, having a lack mindset, feeling like you don't have enough. Okay, your community, who you feel like you are supposed to be in life. And then you have whatever is keeping you up at night. It's what you need to use to gain wisdom, gain personal growth, gain new beginnings, to break away from that negative attachment that you've had lingering over your head. Okay, clear out your the cloudiness, declutter your energy so that you can move on. Fix and align your presence. Your presence, the way you talk, the way you speak, the way you think. 444, stability. 1111. I keep getting those numbers. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Ask God for wisdom. Okay. You got M, O, R, Gemini, the letter S, V, T, Q, D, J, I got J twice, C, R, S, H, G, Q, G, V, A, T, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, Cancer, Sagittarius, X, and I. All right, y'all. That's what I have for you today. If you need something more specific, you already know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I'm Choice, and I'm always sending you light, love, and truth. Peace.